Good morning, everyone. How are you doing this morning? I'm running behind. Um, I kind of did a little more physical stuff later in the evening yesterday than I should have, but that's okay. I actually slept in a little bit this morning. I woke up at 3, looked at the clock, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to lay here because I just found that comfortable spot for my body. And I was like, okay, I'm going to lay here for another hour. I woke up, it was after 5 o'clock. So apparently I found a really good spot in that bed. So I got up, I'm running behind. I know I did not do the Kroger ad review yesterday. It was just a timing thing. Every time I would get to do it, something else would pop up. So I will be doing a Kroger ad review later on this afternoon. I am going to go to JC today, though. I'm pretty sure they don't have all their tags up yet, but we're going to get there. There's a buy five, save $1 on each item event going on. There is a baby pet food event going on. The weekly digitals are absolutely phenomenal for stock ups. Remember, the kids are going to be home for summer. And if they are, you want to stock up that freezer. You want to stock up them pantries so that way it makes it easier for you later and you don't have to go running all the time because you're going to be running a lot when the kids are home. I know. So think about that. I do know that 40 packs of water will be $3.99. Remember when we got them for $1.99 on the buy five or more? Well, this time it is $3.99 on a weekly digital. So not a bad stock up. I need to stock up on some more bottled water as well. Okay. The neighbor boy came over yesterday and it was after 4, so that is like beyond my physical time. I know it sounds horrible, but when I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I start running, by 4 o'clock in the evening, my body is pretty done. So yesterday I took it easy because I knew he was going to come over and I wanted to be there with him if he needed me for his chores. Now, he was assigned to come over and scrape the chicken barn down for me. That's something I haven't done since, well, I had started it and then the two girls got hurt. We put the two girls up there. And of course, I had to put Raw back in his area, so that didn't get flipped back over again until I turned him back out. So I need to get up there and scrape the barn. So that's what I wanted him to do. And the more I thought about it, I was like, well, that's really something I can do. It's not that big of a deal because it's not that bad. And I was like, I really need to get that 10 by 10 kennel, Solomon's secondary kennel, moved down here behind the goat barn. And I looked at him and says, well, can you do that? And I showed him what I needed done. And he was like, yeah, I can do that. So he did more in an hour than my husband does in 8. And in 2 hours, he did more than my husband can do in a week. So I was thrilled um, because my husband doesn't work on the farm. I have to barter and trade for my husband to help me on my property. And the title, the whole description of my whole channel was me starting this by myself. And that's what it has been. Every now and again, he'll help me with something like he did. He did put the fence up around my little garden area. He will do things if I barter with him. But the kid's coming back tonight. We've got a lot of moving stuff. I got stuff up there that needs to come down here. I have stuff down here that needs to go up there. So we're going to get the wheelbarrow out. We're just going to do wheelbarrow loads and really do a bunch of picking up like around the front of the house. We're going to take everything out of the front of the house. I've got a bunch of little baby cribs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them back here in the garden area for little flower beds. But anyway, I want to get on to this. That was a lot, wasn't it? So did you watch Our Criminal King with a true leader of Canada yesterday? Donald Trump is the most ignorant person I've ever seen in my life. The arrogance and the ignorance. And it really reminds me of this. So, you know what I'm going to say? MAGA, shut up, sit down, take a seat, and listen to someone. Okay? For once, just listen. I heard, well, he is the president of peace. How many wars are going on around the world now? Now you have India and Pakistan. All right. You have Russia invading Ukraine. You have Israel demolishing people. And then you have our criminal king saying he wants to take over Greenland. Do you know they have spies going on now to watch them even closer? I think that his true intentions are to militarily take over Greenland. Did you really vote for that? Did you vote for him to be shown in the Oval Office that Canada is not for sale? And yes, if you listened very carefully, Canada is getting their military more beefed up. It's because of us. US, us. Remember? It's like us. Shut up. Sit down and listen. We've lost two fighter jets with Houthi this Houthi attacking that Pig Seth is doing. We've lost drones, we've lost fighter jets. What's going on? And while that's going on, he's going and talking about the woke agenda and DEI and all of that needs to be taken out. Things were running pretty good. Air traffic control. We've got planes crashing, helicopters crashing into planes, bumping, wings hitting, air traffic going down with no communication for a very long while. Even 5 seconds is a long while. So even you say, well, it was only such and such time. Any time is bad time because you have to make up for the time that you lost to figure out where everything is. But we're going to have the biggest parade ever was. We're going to destroy the streets of Washington, D.C. with some tanks. $100 million. The president of peace. That's what I heard MAGA say. Well, he's actually the criminal king of chaos. Well, our economy will be better. Our economy will not be better for a very long time now. And he doesn't know if he has to uphold the Constitution or not. That's why he has lawyers. Do you know what that means? Patriots? Do you know what that means? Patriots? It means you are a patriot to a king, not a constitution. The king of chaos, the criminal king of chaos. Our economic situation did not have to get this bad. Still, they lie about who pays the tariffs. Still, they will not tell you the truth because there are some of you that only listen to what they say. They don't listen to any other news sources. They don't read. They just listen to these people who will not tell you. It is what you pay. This is Project 2025. People say, well, I just don't know where things are going to go. I don't know where things are going to go. Sit down, shut up, and read Project 2025. That's what's going to tell you where things are going. I'm just saying. This is crazy. This is crazy land. The criminal king of chaos. We are in chaos in so many ways. Did you know we had lost 2 fighter jets? Transparency. You have voted in criminals with the like mind of yourself. And the whole world, not just the country, the whole world is showing that we in the United States of America are idiots. Well, many of us are idiots. But you got your plastic straws. You got the Gulf of America absurd. He throws stuff out there to you guys just to get you, ooh, we're American patriots. Well, you're not, because your criminal king cannot say that he is going to follow the Constitution, because we already knew that he was going to dismantle it, because he had said that. What is going on in our country is crazy, uncalled for. He is a dictator, and he is dictating to you, MAGA, and you are accepting it. So sit down, shut up, and listen to people who are telling you the truth. Quit lying. Quit falling for the propaganda or the non-transparency of a transparent administration regime. They are lying to you. They can't lie to all of us. So not all of us are sucking it in. This is bad. It's bad. You need to understand where other people are coming from, because they're coming from a place of being enlightened by information that's not propaganda. I do not spew lies. And I'm accused of lying by people who spread lies and propaganda. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. She is a he boxing. The Lord's Supper at the Olympics. Oh, the outrage. Your criminal king just posed as the Pope. He posted it. Well, I didn't have anything to do with that. You reposted it. When you repost something, you have posted it. Denial. Just MAGA. Sit down, shut up, and listen. I am so tired of people saying, well, this is going to make it great. It's going to make it great. Well, the whole world is on fire because of the criminal king and his chaos. Stop. Just stop and listen to people who are not brainwashed with the conspiracies, the QAnons, the X, the Twitter, whatever the hell that is. I don't do those things. I have a Facebook, but I don't go to Facebook anymore. My agenda with Facebook is done. I've never had Instagram. I've never had, well, I might have had an Instagram. I might have signed it up 20 years or 15 years ago, but I never did anything with it ever. What's the other one? All those other ones. I don't have anything to do with it. I watch YouTube. I watch TV. I don't even have a cell phone. And I find out more information than the people that have all of those things spreading the propaganda and lies. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Stop lying. Be real. Get a grip on reality. That is the huge thing. Just because things don't involve you like other religions, okay, you are the evangelical evangelical. It's a really rough morning this morning. You're not the only ones that are right when it comes to religion. It is a spiritual one. But when you allow this to corrupt it, it doesn't matter anymore. You can have Jesus, you can praise Jesus, but he sees what you're doing when you're lying and you spread propaganda and when you're cruel and you're inhumane to other people. He sees it. God sees it. He knows who you truly are, and you can repent all you want. It doesn't change who you are between the times of repenting. Wake up, sit down, shut up, and do some reading. I know this is kind of abrupt, but my goodness, the world is on fire. You've got plastic straws. You've got the Gulf of America. That doesn't even flow off. That doesn't even flow off the tongue. And you've got a corrupt king of chaos who is doing deals in other countries to make money. Money, money, money. While you go without. All right. I've got to get going because I got to get a few things done before I go to JC. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. And remember, talk is cheap. Cheap, cheap. Right? Have a great day. I got to go.